Okay, this is it. Time to show him your man walk. Shoulders back, chest high, feet apart, head up, and strut. 2, bring it down, up, and work it.
If you're non-binary or a trans guy and you want to pass in public without saying a word, you have to learn the nod and the wave. I'm going to teach you about the nod and I'll show you the wave so that you can pass in public a lot more easily. The nod. If you are simply demonstrating that you recognize another person is in the room, or you're passing by somebody, the most basic form of communication for the nod, it's up. All you're saying with that is, I see you. That's it. That's all it is. Simple. If you want to be a little bit more familiar and you want to actually acknowledge someone's presence and say, I see you and I'm okay with that, and you go down. That's a little bit of an affirmation. Whereas up is simply saying, I recognize you're here. I have no opinions on that. Going down is saying, I see you and you have my permission to be here. You also have the wave. Now, the wave, simply put, it can be a lot of things. It can just be a hand up. It can be a hand to the side. In general, don't overextend your fingers. You can extend 2 fully. Don't even push them all the way, just enough. Partial extension of the hand, you can go up and go to the side. Either way, it's quick, it's easy. You go up, wave, you do whatever, and you're done. Low effort, and you're passing like a pro.
Here are some passing tips for walking. So females typically wiggle their hips more when they walk, and I'm gonna show you how to fix that. Instead of walking with your toes inward like this, walk with them outwards like this, because if you have them inwards you will wiggle your hips more like this, but if you point your feet outwards a little bit more, then they will not wiggle as much. Yes. And with the posture when walking, don't I know you want to hunch so that you don't want to show your chest, but a little bit of a lean back and walking. And don't walk so tense. Sorry, I'm just gonna bomb drop these tips. Don't walk so tense, because if you walk tense and fast, you typically look more feminine. So more looser, bouncier steps. That is how I have learned. I hope this makes sense to you.
Where are you? Pump fake, fuck that bitch, I pass it to my brody, y'all. Pump fake, pocket deal, pass it to my brody, y'all. Pump fake, I don't need no bitch, I got another one. Pump fake, I don't give a fuck, I got another, y'all.
Make sure the actual compression side is in front and slip it over your arms. Then pull the back over your head. Take the front and pull it down and the back if it's rolled up. Scoop your chest up so it is more flat. Now to take off, pull up the bottom. Now take the top of the back and just pull it off your head. Did it to X so you can see. Yay!
Heck for trans men closeted. I'm literally in the closet, Aaron. Take a Band-Aid. Open it, obviously. Cut most of the sides of leaf a bit. peel it off and place on nip so it doesn't hurt when you duct tape or whatever you're doing.
I've roamed these empty halls. Why have a ballroom with no balls?
Sometimes sorting out your posture as a trans guy can be kind of difficult because we have a tendency to want to stand like this to make our chests appear flatter. But this is really bad posture and it's not very good for your back, and you kind of look a bit like a prawn when you're walking around. But at the same time, we don't want to go like this because this emphasizes our chest. So what you want to do is you want to start in the starting position like this, drop your shoulders and move your rib cage back a bit. Now you've got that nice in-between where you're still standing straight, but you're not pushing outwards. So kind of like an in-between. No, it's not going to be as flattening as this, but you'll look taller, you'll look more confident, and yeah, you won't look like a prawn.
Today as a trans teen trying to not lose all hope. 2 shirts, my brother's old pants. I love him, I miss him. The first few things I bought in the boys section, they don't make me as happy anymore. Headphones and hearing aids, sometimes I forget I'm disabled, then I remember. New binder, same parents, same school, same country. Cross necklace, even though I don't believe in God anymore, it makes me feel a little bit better.
Cause I'd probably gone to bed by then anyways. Whoops, she looks a lot like me. Buzzing in the club like a crazy bee. I'm like, I watched you let it run my mood. Can't stop thinking of you. I want you. So long, nice to know you. I'll be moving on.
Oh my god, my fit is fantastic. Oh my god, my fit is fantastic. Oh my god, my fit is fantastic. Oh my god, oh my god.
Grown as a closeted trans guy. My dad's pants I stole. Plus boring our belt. Sports bra that doesn't do shit. Shirt. Converse Plus necklace. The boring fit.
Big though she big, don't big, 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 don't big, big, don't touch that duck, don't big, 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 don't big, big, don't touch that touch, don't big, don't touch big, big, don't big, don't touch.
Observe, I am a Rorfian Zopgar. On my planet, this is hilarious.
I'm trans. Oh my god. I dropped it. I also have tits. I have vagina. 1, 2, here we go. 3.
I fly like paper gas. It's out with the old and in with the new. Goodbye clouds of gray, hello skies of blue.
Excuse me, this is the women's toilets.
Oh, but I am a woman?
Oh, well, I'm so sorry, darling. You were hot, so I just assumed.
I didn't quite know how to respond, so I just shut the cubicle door and peed.
That was then and this is that she says, oh my body, I hate this body, I'm a skeleton and I am dead and gone.
The Porsche engineers knew exactly what their objective was, to make the new 911 GT2 RS the most powerful Porsche for
All right, let's get back to talking about my outfit,
Nobody was talking about that.
which is why I'm trying to get that ball rolling. So how does it look? It's good, right?
I'm not like the other girls. I never was one of them. As long as I can remember, I wanted to be a boy. But I can't hide it anymore. It's eating me up inside. You're never gonna find a boyfriend if you keep dressing like a boy. Mom, I think I am a boy. Oh honey, don't be ridiculous. But Why can't life just be easy? That's a cool song, mate. Thanks. Hi, I'm Lucas, by the way, and you? I'm Alex. Nice to meet you, Alex. Maybe I also deserve to get my happy ending.
Remaking my monster lesbian flag cause I'm not a lesbian anymore. Swag.
Are you a man? Cause I'm a bitch. I'm already rich. Just looking for that. This party sucks. I'm about to ditch. Don't even try to give me shit. I've earned the right to be like this. Oh, you say you love me? That's funny. Well, so do I. Joyride, joyride. I'm just looking for a good time tonight. Run my engine till you make it hurt. Keep it, but I convert. Beep, bitch, I'm outside, getting loose for the joyride. Making every motherfucker turn. Go from nothing, no, it didn't hurt. Beep, best night your life, getting loose for the joyride.
Okay, I got you. So with pants and stuff, doesn't really matter. I prefer baggy. You want to make sure it goes on your hips, not high-waisted. If you want shorts, swimwear is super great, and then long shorts. Muscle tees are great if you don't have a binder, and then just like any other shirt. On the seam of the shirt, you want to make sure it goes to where your shoulder and arms meet, not higher and not lower, because that looks a little more feminine. Okay, now what about like body language? This is typically more of a feminine way to present, and then this is a little more masculine. Something super subtle is I've recognized like tilting your head back and having more narrow eyes just helps, and then showing more shoulder rather than chest. You know, these are stereotypes and gender roles are bad. I'm just trying to say what helps.
This is part 2 of how to bind without a binder. Here is the before. All you need, 2 sports bras. First one, size too small. Second one with a thicker back, because you're gonna put this on, but backwards. Does it look hella goofy? Yes. Does it work? Also yes. This is the after. Yeah, the effect will not be the same as a binder, but if you can't afford a binder, for personal reasons you can't wear one, you just want to take a break from the like chest pressure, this is a great alternative.
It's a remix and I'm coming with that bow, bow, bow. Pretty bitch, I'm tryna hit her with that bow, bow, bow. Can't catch me slipping, I'ma up it when I bow, bow, bow. And bitches dance, I throw them bands and make them dance, nigga.
You
How to socially pass. Trans man edition. Why is a trans woman trying to help T-boys? I used to be a guy! The most important thing is the nod. The upwards nod is acknowledgement or informal, while as the downwards nod is respect. You do the nod when you make eye contact. Develop an interest into any type of primate. Go to the gym. If you can't afford the gym, do calisthenics. Sneeze loudly. Call other men boss. Watch One Piece. If you get worried about handshakes with guys, as everyone has a different variation, come up with your own variation and then make other dudes do your version instead of theirs first. So then they'll be the ones like, what the fuck are we doing? And then you show them. Aura. A lot of masculinity just boils down to confidence. Watch Fight Club. Start wearing watches. It's always a Casio. Button-up shirt over a shirt with the sleeves rolled up. Develop an interest in really spicy food. Always do it for the bit. Stop being so serious all the time. Be silly. Guys are supposed to be a little goofy with it. These worked for me as a trans woman in denial about my identity for 21 years. I hope it helps.
There's no place like I want to be a witch.
Today my paper is gonna be... Why are you hard? What's wrong with you? That is none of your concern. It is my concern, because you're standing right in front of me.
I'm a machine made of flesh. I am beautiful. I am powerful. I am wise beyond my years. I have spent years perfecting my look, forging my name from the fire, scouring through all of the ancient texts, finding the name that suits me best. I am effortlessly gorgeous. I look like I walked out of a Renaissance painting. My name is something that you would only hear in a fantasy book. I am grace. I am beauty. I am elegance. I've thought about my name for years. It's always been in the back of my mind, gnawing at me, clawing, begging to come out. Well, I sacrificed my ego and here I am. What if my name was Derek and I smoked a lot of weed? I support women.
If you don't want Amelia, you can always have me.
Well, hey, I didn't know the Knights had hot cat girls, too.
Actually, I'm a boy.
No, you're fucking not.
No, really, I'm
I said, no, you're fucking not.
If you hate your chest so much, then why do you make videos about it? Why are you posting them online, jumping around and shaking them? That kind of goes against everything. Like, don't you hate them? Don't you hate your... It's funny. I'm sorry. It's funny. It's funny looking the way that I do. A, like, 5'11", hairy, redneck-ass man with massive jugs. Are you kidding me? That's hilarious. That's hilarious, babe. And yes, I am gonna joke about it. It's getting solved, okay? First of all, this is just how my body is, okay? Like, I was born with these genetics, babe. I don't know what to tell you. I was born with naturally high androgens and also unnaturally large boobas. Okay? I don't know what to tell you. I'm very well endowed. And I know many people do not have that, but unfortunately I do, and that is my cross to bear in this life. I am very much like Jesus Christ. However, I do think it's okay for me to make a joke about my own body. God forbid a man has hobbies. God forbid a trans person has a sense of humor. My God! Have we never heard of having fun around here? My God.
Oh no, it's pronounced Atticus. Yeah, my parents were just one of those weird parents. I know that the pronunciation is a bit different, but that's how it is. I don't control it, so.
Why do you keep checking your watch?
I guess it's because I'm Kira.
Girls use the girls' room. That's it.
Well, what about a trans man? If she's born with a wizard sleeve, she uses the girls' room. Wow, well, okay. Let's play a game. Which bathroom should they use? This will be so easy, you can always tell. Contestant 1. Give me another one. Contestant 2. One more. Contestant 3. That's a guy, no question. Correct! A trans man! Actually, they all are. So, should he use the ladies' room? Well, they should tell us, not make us guess. Who's making you guess? I thought you could always tell. Yeah, Stop worrying if they have a meat rocket or not. You aren't checking, right? No. But nothing! Stop playing guess the genitals, go poop, and mind your business!
Hi, my name is Danny, and this is how to voice train. A lot of people think like, oh, I need to spend fucking $30 per lesson for a voice training session. Do not give these people your money. Seriously. They're trying to profit off of trans people and trans youth. They're literally using you, dude. That's besides the point. Not really, but moving on. This is how to easily voice train. It helps a lot, especially within time. If you look back at my videos and my progression videos, you can see even pre-T, I had a lower voice. That's because I voice trained.
Hi, my name is Danny. This is my voice one day before.
First thing you need to do, just practice this like every day or like as much as you can. Hum at your lowest pitch, like go as low and deep as you can within a hum. But make sure it's like comfortable. Hi, my name is Danny. Speak out with that pitch. You're not necessarily forcing it, you're just speaking in a lower pitch. But it's natural enough, like it sounds natural enough. So just keep like humming down like, hi, my name is Danny, this is how to voice train. And obviously it's gonna help you in the longer run if you're getting on testosterone. It's gonna help a lot and you're probably going to skip T-voice if you do this. Another thing is, instead of speaking up here, you want to speak down here, like from your chest or like right here. Like you'll feel it like down here kind of. But you don't want to speak up here because that makes that gay voice, you know, you want to speak more down here. Just try to learn how to control your vocal cords and how to pitch it. Like just really try to speak from down your throat instead of more like up here. I know a lot of people try to, especially if they're pre-T, they try to speak more up here because it could pass as a gay voice. Just don't do that, dude. Just don't do that. Get your vocal cords used to speaking in a lower pitch, and I promise you it works like a charm. You're going to need to like practice and keep doing it and, you know, just get used to speaking out with that pitch, but, you know, after a bit, it becomes like regular, like muscle memory. I hope that helps some people. I hope that wasn't too confusing either, but if you have any questions, just comment and I'll get back to it.
When I was 15 years old, I came out as a lesbian and got my obligatory haircut afterwards. The very next day at school, some guy turned around and asked me, "Do you want to be a boy or something?" And he thought he made the most hilarious joke ever, but Needless to say, I'm not a lesbian nor a girl anymore.
So you're a trans guy who wants to pass as a man, huh? You want to look like a cis guy, huh? Well, I can help, yeah! This is just gonna be one of the many tips that I have to help you guys out, but this one really helps in a lot of ways. You just have to slow down a little bit. And when I say slow down, first, slow down your brain. You gotta chill. I know you have a lot of anxiety. Take a deep breath, because it happens to all of us. If you're in a situation where you want to pass, you got to take a deep breath and cool yourself down. And then try and slower your words a little bit. Talk a little bit slower so that you're making sure that you kind of are able to enunciate what you're saying, because one thing that really helps with passing is enunciating your words. So when you're talking to someone, some dude, you'd be like, hey, what's up, dude? Or instead you could be like, hey, what's up, dude? Like, which one of those seems a little bit more confident? Your enunciations help a lot, and the first way to do that is to slow down your brain. Slow down, slow your roll, calm it up a little bit, take a breath, and then think about what you're saying. Think about how you're saying it a little bit. Like, try to put some swagger into your enunciations of words and try to pronounce it a little bit harder if you can. Oh, that might help you pass a little bit. I hope so. But anyway, good luck.
What's with these homies dissing my girl? Why do they got her front? What did we ever do to these guys that made them so violent? But you know I'm yours, and I know you're mine. Just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and you'll marry Tyler Moore. I don't care.
Yo, so I thought I would make a video of actual passing tips that aren't telling you to not have any personality and not like have piercings and dyed hair, because that shit is just not true and not helpful. I'm using this comment from my last video because I made a video basically saying that every single passing guide I see tells trans men that they need to like dress like a Republican trucker fisherman and get a really short haircut and wear like baggy clothes, but like these are not the end all be all of passing, I promise. Honestly, I feel like more often than not, trans guys that I see on my For You page and I resonate with this are cool as fuck, and they wear cool clothes and they have cool piercings and they dye their hair cool colors and they pass plenty of times. Like, for example, I have somewhat long hair, I have facial piercings, but obviously disclaimer, I'm on T. I'm 10 months on T, but I want to make this passing guides be as universal as possible so it can like help people that are also not on T as well. That being said, I think the #1 tip for passing is, like this comment said, you need to know how to carry yourself and to have like masculine mannerisms and just carry yourself with confidence as if you know who you are and you're confident in who you are. I think a common theme is that most men exude confidence because they're born into a world where they have privilege. That being said, I'm not telling you to go out be an asshole and engage in misogynistic behavior whatsoever. Please don't do that. But carry yourself like you're a confident person and no one can tell you who you are, because at the end of the day, if you let people get to you, then it just shows an insecurity. Personally, there was a long time where I didn't pass it. I felt like I wasn't allowed to be cool or carry myself in a way where I thought I was cool and I thought I was that guy, because I thought people were going to tell me that I wasn't cool and I'm not that guy. But at the end of the day, when I started carrying myself like I knew who I was and I'm a cool guy, people started to believe it. I feel like a lot of passing guides will tell you to like, oh, slouch and hide your chest, but honestly, I don't think that's true. And I understand that some people's bodies are different and maybe your chest is an insecurity of yours. I understand that. But for the most part, I think if you stand up straight, like you know who you are and you like are allowed to take up space, that's a very masculine trait and that's like a very easy way to pass. When it does come to clothes, I'm not going to tell you what exactly to wear because everyone has their own style and I think you should find your own style and wear things that make you happy, but I'm going to give you some guidelines on how things should like fit you. First of all, I commonly see people say to like wear baggy clothing and that'll make you hide your curves, and that's somewhat true, but I'm going to give you a little more of a guideline to that. There was an era where I thrifted way too big of clothes and I was wearing huge shirts and really giant pants that I had to like strap to my waist, and they just didn't fit me and they honestly ended up looking really goofy on. So honestly, you want a shirt that's like a boxy fit that's giving like square, but it shouldn't be like swallowing you whole, because if you're like me and you're like really skinny, really like baggy giant shirts are gonna cling to your curves in ways that you're not gonna like. Same with the pants. I used to try to get baggy pants and I ended up buying pants like 9,000 sizes too big, and they ended up just looking really goofy on me. So really make sure that you buy pants that fit your waist, and then make sure that the style is baggy, not just buying pants that are humongous for you, because it's gonna look really goofy. Another good suggestion is wearing like layers, like a sweatshirt and then a flannel, or like something like this. It also helps like put more barriers over your chest and take like emphasis away from like your chest shape. Wearing clothes that fit you is probably honestly going to be your best bet, but if you're gonna go with a baggy look, make sure you're not going too baggy. Like for example, I'm probably like a small, arguably even an extra small, but I will buy lots of my clothes in like a medium size. But don't jump up to like XXL, because you're gonna look goofy. Third tip I'm gonna give you is this stuff. I don't know how to say it, so I'm gonna put it on the screen, but it's basically a hair growth serum. It's basically how I've been growing my facial hair. Again, I'm on tea, but I have heard on this app that people use this pre-tea, and it does work. I didn't use it pre-tea because I didn't know about it, but if I hadn't known about it, I would have used it, so I'm spreading that for you guys. Let me know if y'all want to part.
Here's a few tips and tricks on how to use makeup to masculinize your face. Let's get on it. I want to make sure my skin is clean and tacky. So I'm going to take witch hazel and do your neck too, because we're going to put makeup on our neck. Bitch, that's fucking grimy as fuck. Now I'm just going to go straight into Master Prime. Don't forget your neck. Now that you got a good base going on, first thing I'm going to do is contour, so I'm going to take the Morphe filter effect. I want to put this under my cheekbones, on my forehead. I'm going to heavy focus it on my jawline to make my jawline pop. If you don't have an Adam's apple and you want to make it appear like you do, just draw a little divot where an Adam's apple would be. Now I'm going to blend upwards with a damp beauty sponge. Now that we're looking a little bit crazy, I'm going to dye it down with a little bit of concealer. So I'm just going to take some concealer right here and right here, put a tiny bit underneath my nose. Now I'm going to take a light brown eyeshadow and just go where my under eyes are. Men tend to look sleepy. Now I'm taking Ryder from my eyeshadow palette, which is like a reddish shade. If you don't have little peach fuzz, take a brown eyeshadow and do the same thing we just did, but on your mustache. Since I'm on tea, I have little hairs, so I'm going to take a brown mascara and go through my mustache hairs. I'm doing the same thing to my eyebrows because my eyebrows are bleached. I used to do literally all of this before I started transitioning, and it helped out a lot.
Trash on the walls and trash on the floor. Liquid eyeliner stuck to the door. Screwing everything up, doing everything wrong. In my defense, I wasn't supposed to be around this long, so.
東京中のテレビジョンヘイエルミスを歌えよ。それがそれなら俺は俺だぜ。名前住むとこくだらない。バイバイこれでバイバイプラスチックの歯ブラシ。高速道路を乗り換えて俺はあの子を抱きしめたい。君も後ろに乗ってけよ。君も後ろに乗ってけよ。ぶっ壊せベーションぶっ壊せベーション
You're wearing makeup.
So are you.
But you're a man.